It's time for this week's episode of Brandon Sports Talk, featuring in-depth interviews from those who are trending in the world of athletics. And now, here's the host of Brandon Sports Talk, Brandon Pate.
Welcome back to Brandon Sports Talk. In today's episode, I have the privilege to interview the Buffalo Beauts NWHL Hockey player, Lisa Chesson. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing good. Can you talk about how you knew that you wanted to play professional hockey?
Yeah, sure. So I'm a little bit older, so I graduated college, and then I went on to play with the national team. And when I was done with the national team, they had just started the NWHL, and I was just getting situated in my career outside of hockey. So I was like, I probably can't jump in and play this year. Just kind of as I saw the year progress and how much fun everyone was having, and I was like, I missed playing and I wanted to get back into it. And I was like, I'm gonna do this. So I knew after missing it for that year that I definitely wanted to continue playing.
Can you talk about, of course, your collegiate time at Ohio State?
Yeah, it was a great 4 years. I started in 04 and I was done in 2008. Yeah, it was great. I've learned so much there and met a lot of great teammates, and we definitely had a lot of fun. And yeah, Ohio State set me up to be successful with the national team and now professionally.
What were some of your accomplishments on the hockey side?
I think at Ohio State, what sticks out the most for me is our team record, we were always around 500 or so. But my junior year, we really established ourselves as a good program, and we started getting ranked in the top 10, and we were over 500 pretty significantly. And I think, since that year, the program's, where it is today, it's unbelievable how successful they're doing.
What was the feeling like putting on your collegiate jersey for Ohio State for the first time?
Yeah, it was exciting. It was, a long time coming, trying to figure out what school to go to, not only just for an education, but to play hockey. So I think that, that first time putting on the jersey for a game, it's a big transition from high school. So yeah, it was very exciting and definitely a lot of nerves, but it was a lot of fun.
What was the transition like from playing college hockey to making it into the professionals?
Yeah, it's definitely a jump. Like I said, you go from high school to college, and you're used to maybe being one of the better players on your high school team. You jump into college, and you kind of got to establish yourself and your role on the team. So there was that other jump, going to play professionally, because now you're playing with even more girls that you might have not played against in college. So it's definitely a big step up. But
how did it feel to play national hockey?
That was so much fun. As a little girl, I saw the 1998 team win gold. And from that point on, I set this goal out that I wanted to do that. So, all the little steps along the way, graduating high school, playing at Ohio State, just being able to live out that dream, it was really special. And I was able to share it with, my family and friends.
Of course, while you were playing national, did you ever receive any medals like silver, bronze?
So we had a couple world championships where I got silver and gold, and then I played with the Olympic team in 2010. So we got a silver medal there with the U.S. team.
What was it like competing for the Olympics?
It was pretty crazy. Like I said, you set all these goals, as you're young and everything along the way, and living that out. It was so special, and it was close. It was in Vancouver, so my family was able to travel and be there for us. And we were getting, our medals at the end of the last game, and the whole stadium was packed. And I look up, and randomly I saw my parents there, and was kind of just a really nice moment for us there.
How did it feel to put on your first professional hockey jersey?
Yeah, it was great. Buffalo is the only team I played on, and I love the culture, and the organization's top notch. Everyone's treated very well there. But to live out that dream and put on the jersey, it was exciting. It never gets old, whether you're playing college at the national team, different professional teams. It's exciting every time.
What was that feeling like to have your name on the back of the powder blue Buffalo Beauts jersey?
Yeah, I think it's just kind of surreal. And when I was younger, there was no professional girls teams. You had college or the national team. So just to think that, I'm playing for a professional team, we didn't, you never thought that was really possible. So just, again, it's really exciting and a lot of fun, and excited to see, all the newcomers next year put their jerseys on for the first time.
What was it like balancing playing for the national team and for Buffalo Beauts?
Lucky for me, I was not playing nationally and with the Beauts at the same time, but I was, and still am working full time and playing for the Beauts. So I have to coordinate that travel and a lot of time management. But it's tricky, but somehow it works.
What are some of your biggest accomplishments with the Beauts in your years?
Yeah, I think, the first year I was struggling trying to coordinate travel and working, but I made it to a couple of the last games of the season before we went on to win the cup, and just being able to contribute to that team that ended up winning. But every year I think we get better and better, and I think this year, Nate's putting together a really good team up front, and I think we'll have a lot of success.
Can you talk about, of course, competing for the cup the year that y'all won?
Yeah, so I actually couldn't make the final game, but I was able to contribute the couple games before that. I was actually at a hockey tournament, and I was driving back from it, and I had the game streaming while I was coming back. So I was trying to obviously stay focused on driving, but when your team's playing for the cup, it's pretty special, and we were the underdogs and beat the top team. So.
What was it like watching your team win the cup, obviously, while you were not there?
Yeah, obviously I wished I was there. You always wish you're playing, but our team was so supportive of each other, and I was able to text them afterwards, and just because you're not there and not on the ice the whole time doesn't mean you're not part of the team. So it was just very exciting and really special for the program.
What have you done in the last few years playing hockey?
Yep, so the last few years, I've played with Buffalo, and then along with some of the adult league teams here. Just working full time kind of makes it tough to do a whole lot more. But Buffalo's team I've been on for the past couple of years, and a little bit with the PWHPA.
Can you talk about, of course, playing with the PWPH?
Yeah, I actually was kind of the year where I didn't know. I was deciding if I wanted to continue playing, and I knew I couldn't commit to a full season with Buffalo, and the PWHPA provided an option where I could kind of pick and choose what weekends I wanted to go to at that time. And lucky for me, it worked out that I was able to play the weekend they were in Chicago, which is my hometown. So it was nice to get back out there, and it was overall a good experience.
What are some similarities and differences between both leagues?
I think there are a lot of the same things. We're all looking to grow the game and make the girls growing up now not have to go through what we went through. And at the end of the day, when they're playing, that's all they have to do. They don't have to have second jobs. So I think we're all just striving for the same thing, and wanting hockey or women's hockey to be successful moving forward and continue growing.
How's your time playing with the PWHPA helped you to now where you are now with the Buffalo Beauts?
Yeah, it's a little different. The PWPHA has a lot of girls that played in the CWHA when the NWHL was still around or at the same time. So it was nice to play against other girls that weren't necessarily in the NWHL. So just getting different styles of play and playing different teams. It's fun.
What are some of your game day routines you have?
In college, I used to do the same thing every game, but now whatever happens, happens. Obviously, I try to get my sleep in and eat a good meal beforehand, but after that, just kind of go with the flow, I guess. Can't really think about it too much.
Who are some players that you looked up to during your playing career?
Yep, so I had mentioned watching the 1998 team play and go on to win gold. And Cammie Granado, she's actually from near my hometown. So it was nice to kind of have her as a role model. And her family was always around. Her brother actually coached me in junior high and high school. So definitely looked up to her and most of the team, but it was nice having someone local.
What is it like going into this upcoming season playing with like Taylor Kersey, Hunter Kersey, Dominique?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. I think last year was obviously not what anyone expected. And unfortunately, we couldn't, Taylor couldn't make it out there. But I got to know Dom and yeah, it's a great experience. And I think now that we're all veterans and just it's a new year, a new season, and just excited for what's to come.
What are some of your future plans in this upcoming season?
That's a great question. Obviously, we want to win the cup, and just kind of stay steady with the team. I think we got a great group of girls, and winning the cup is a definite possibility. So we just got to stay focused and put in the work, and I think good things are going to happen.
What advice would you give college athletes looking to play college hockey?
Yeah, I think, you're at the college level and you're not sure, if you want to play professionally or not. Like I said, that wasn't an option a long time ago. And now you have the option to go overseas or play in the US or play in Canada. So just really think about what you want to do if you want to start a career or do both at this time. But yeah, just decide, what you're most comfortable with and run with it. Put in the time and the effort and good things will happen.
What advice would you give college athletes looking to play professional hockey?
Yeah, just stay focused on that goal, right? And you could take everything you've learned in college and apply it to a professional team. So just like I said, work hard, stick with it, and it's going to be a different level of play, but just stay true to yourself and trust yourself and your teammates, and good things will happen.
What advice would you give these upcoming people that are getting into the NWHL now and current hockey players?
Yeah, I think just have fun with it. Obviously, it's a little nerve-wracking when you're transitioning from a college team to a professional team, and you're going to meet a lot of new people, see a lot of new faces, and it's you're playing against teams, different styles of play, and like I said, just stay true to your game, and the veterans on the team will try to make everyone feel as comfortable as possible going into their first game, and from then you know what to do, right?
That's great advice. Where can my listeners find you at on social media?
So I'm on Twitter and Instagram. I don't have a TikTok.
Thank you again, Liz, for your interview, and best of luck in your future in this upcoming season with the Buffalo Beauts.
Thank you for having me.
You can find Brandon Sports Talk on Facebook at Brandon Sports Talk, Instagram at Brandon Sports Talk, Twitter at Talk_Brandon, and you can find me on YouTube at Brandon Sports Talk. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you again, Liz, for your interview, and best of luck in your future with the Buffalo Beauts.
Thank you.
You've been watching Brandon Sports Talk. Please feel free to like, share, and subscribe to Brandon Sports Talk on social media and on YouTube.